Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No way through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability...
And a chance! And it's come back out to him. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Pedri. And it's Bellingham. And here's Lukaku. Tries a shot! The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gravenberg. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Driving on and... Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, super ball! Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri. Vinicius Junior tries to play it through, and he's gone backward here. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's clever. Ndika promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. Threads one, it shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Looks to the other side. Cucurella. Great run on the overlap here. Cross to the back post. Terrific header. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's fabulous. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gravenberg could move up a gear here.
Germany can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Indica goes long. Taken back almost at once. Bellingham carries the ball down the right. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Kimmich. In towards the back. Big header! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kimmich. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Osimhen. It's a really well-measured ball. Lofted in. He gets big! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And that's the second half started. It's Kimmich. Indica. Great vision. And the through ball. Oh, this is a great... There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Pedri plays it short. And it's Cucurella. Looking to play and shoots! Gravenberg gets rid without sophistication. Eder Militao, Chouameni, Indica. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Van der Ven. It's a quick ball upfield. Chouameni being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cash. Germany ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Knocks it into space. Van der Ven. That is lovely. And it's Bellingham. That's tidy. Pedri. And the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Gravenberg. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cucurella, can he get on the end of this? Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Chance, surely!
Substitution for Germany.
Germany have their third corner.
Bellingham. Number 20, Pedri. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 21, Lukaku. Number
The
3,
chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Number 10, Cash. Coming on the field, number 4.
Germany get their fourth corner.
Number 14, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 9, Rodrigo.
Ndika getting this one
Number
clear.
45, Osman. Number 19, Nuno Mendes.
And now they can spring out of
Number
defence.
66, Alexander Arnold.
Oh, good
Substitution.
read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Mendes. Eder Militao. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's Kimmich. Aims beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bruno Fernandes. Alexander Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this could be a German counter. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Osimhen, he is through here. And it's corner.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Not offside that time. Just eases him off the ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Osimhen. Pass somewhat off target. Nuno Mendes. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he is going into that little black book. And it's Mendes. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the counter is on. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Doku. And they've got a throw. And he skips past his man. Nice control. Another throw-in. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available. Substitution for Germany, number 13.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 17, Rice. Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pulisic. Now it's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich got a long way forward to join the attack. Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Kimmich. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich, who's set up one goal so far. Nuno Mendes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Isak. Real chance! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ndika gets over and intercepts. Rice. Eder Militao makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Mendes gets into a good position. He is just caressing the ball. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And that should get the job done. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Camavinga. And it's Mendes. He's picked his way through. Played in deep. Mendes is there and he can get that clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Please be reminded that drinking
Pressure
is only allowed
and
in the areas
nerves.
shown in this
After
map.
two
Thank you very much for
inconclusive
your
hours,
cooperation.
it is penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
And so the captain steps up.
Yeah, good pen, that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Mbappe is the second man to step up for his team.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Germany looking to draw level. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to double their advantage. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself. And they're 2 up. Germany at the point of no return. Yes, that's how you do it.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Vicario must keep this out. This is match point. And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Pedri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That could... And the finish!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri was steaming forward. That ball looks a good one. Chance! Danger averted for now. And it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ruben Dias goes direct. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Neither side yet able to find the net. Looking for the run. He's through here. Lukaku. Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's cut it out. Eder Militao. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Nice control. And he's gone backward here. Cucurella. It is a corner. Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hakimi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Has a look and plays it forward. Hakimi drives forward on the overlap, and that is expertly dealt with. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chooses to go back. Germany have the chance to go the other way. And this is Lukaku. He's on it. Can he get away? Shot, surely! Goal, Germany! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Thuram. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lukaku is onto this, and it's Cucurella.
Oh, great feat, that.
Tries to play it through. Germany looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And it's been played through. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super ball. Decent chance!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Osimhen.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hakimi picks it up out wide. It's run loose here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Germany, they're in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Hakimi knocks it into space. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Lukaku. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi. And it's Bellingham. Now Van de Ven. And it's Gravenberch. Bellingham. It's a promising position, and it's skewed away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Time and again, they are repelled. Lovely, now then. And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Germany are still that goal to the good. Now, can they get him away? That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van de Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Germany, number 21, Lukaku. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 2,
Lovely feet.
Hakimi. Number 20,
Well, that defending is
Pedri.
unapologetically
Coming on the
persistent. It's
field,
almost personal,
number
and it had to be.
Osimhen. Number 18,
Oh, it's a
Eze.
promising build-up, this.
Number
Plenty
11,
of really nice passes.
Number 66,
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Alexander-Arnold.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Vitinha.
And it's lofted through here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vitinha. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Ndika can get it clear. Could move up a gear here. Searching pass he's played there. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Substitution for Germany. Number
It's their
3,
second corner of the game.
Korea. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Nuno Mendes.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. Ndika calmly anticipates. Van der Ven. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played into space. That's good vision. That is lovely. Played into the ball. Oh, smash it! Oh, off the bar! Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Vitinha. Great vision. And a chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Eze with the short one. Now this could be a chance. Germany can try it again now. Germany have their third corner. Bruno Fernandes tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Doku.
That's good play from him.
Oh, look at the space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pulis, and the shot! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
Oh,
Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Real chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Germany take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic.
And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tries to play it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had a shot!
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! Referee has just said play on. Now it's Pedri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's having a shot! Goal, Germany! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pedri. And here's Thuram. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Van der Ven. Nice bit of trickery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolute
Shapes to shoot! And he's heaved it away. Now, this could be a chance. That's good defending, very good defending.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Approaching the half-hour mark. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Pedri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van der Ven. Gravenberg. Bellingham ploughing through the middle. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Out for a throw. And it's Gravenberg. Pedri purring through the gears. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi goes direct. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri.
Germany really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He is just caressing the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, out to the left it goes. Oh, good take in a good area. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's gone looking for safety. Played towards the other side. Deep into stoppage time. That'll be a throw. Ndika. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Germany are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been taken short. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hakimi. Lukaku, and the shot! Gravenberg. Pedri. Doku. Real chance here. Swept in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van der Ven. An instinctive delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Germany just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Doku looking to run onto it. Mbappe, and it's Cucurella, and they can counter here, and he skips past his man. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Knocks it into space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pedri. Ndika.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Steaming on goalwards. So much. Doku! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution for Germany, number 5,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
De Bruyne! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a searching pass, chips it through, and he was alert to it. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Eze, distributed tidily. Cross flung in towards the middle. Ndika is there, and he can get... There's the shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
He's not got that quite right. Played into space. Can he get onto this? That's a good run down the left. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Osimhen might just make this. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Eze. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Germany really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And now they can clear their lines. And that has left him in a heap. Nuno Mendes. It's Kimmich. That is good alertness. Oh, delicate chip through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Germany played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And nicely intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Lukaku. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cross needs to be good.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Spread out to the left. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. That's very neat. Cucurella crosses. And that's been well dealt with. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Hakimi.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And they've got a throw. Now it's Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Thuram.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter.
Oh, what a... against the crossbar! Chouameni is there to clear. Nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. And Ndika. Konate. Pedri, looking for options for movement. Courtois. And it's Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Pedri. And it's made its way to him. And he's there to get it away. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. Pedri! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. So much time and space here. And across it goes. Looking to play him in. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. He is through here. Lovely, now then. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Germany really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway.
Germany have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. It's a goal kick. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Gravenberg. And it's Kimmich. Cucurella cuts it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Ndika gets it clear. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. He has found the way through. Ndika. Hakimi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Decent chance! He's got a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Germany, number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Number 3, Cucurella. Number 2,
Isak.
Hakimi. Coming on the field.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Number 14, Eduardo Camavinga.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. That's the keeper's ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's on it. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race. Oh no, this does not look good. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Kimmich. Thinks about the shot. Takes a shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. And he... Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, he's been quite a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And here's Rodrigo. He's had a shot! He can get that clear. And that's going right the way across. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through, and he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Matheus Cunha. This looks promising. And the shot! So close. But that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall.
Substitution for Germany.
Into extra time we go. Germany pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here? The consequences are still more serious. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gravenberg. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Pulisic. He's onside. He's found a way through. Now that's well seen too. Pass somewhat off target. And the counter is on. Gravenberg is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rodrigo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Alexander-Arnold with the foul. Alexander-Arnold. That's been drilled forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now then, the ball's come loose. He's away. Shot a goal! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 4, Matthias Cunha. Matthias Cunha. Matthias Cunha.
Germany, extra time reaches half-time.
And just quick reminder today...
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
For your cooperation.
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. That's a nicely shaped ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Rodrigo is flagged offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rice. And Mendes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Matthias Cunha, and it's Rice. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Rodrigo really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Germany go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Great chance! Off the post! Really well taken goal. Could that be it? The definitive final twist. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Osimhen. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is that. Germany can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That's good play. Van der Ven gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Fernandes. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there. Could be danger here. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's made its way to... Shot, surely! He's delivered all right! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Danger averted for now. And they're back on the ball again. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now he's got space here. Martinez getting this one clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Bellingham. Hakimi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
And a chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Thuram. Can he get it through? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's nice. And this is Lukaku. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Hakimi. Decent progress down the left. Bellingham. He's in a good position here. And the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
A case now of complete control. That is good alertness. Hakimi. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Indica. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Cucurella. Chouameni, passing is crisp and sharp. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, there's the clearance. He's a sharp little ball here. Thinks. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, he did so well.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.